I'm gonna go look at your dogs. Do you have one with one eye?
Yes. We do.
Can I have him?
I know they're never going to say this, Jalen, but I cannot shake from my brain the image of one of the clerks saying, "No, but we have plenty with 2 eyes and a do-it-yourself kit."
Oh god.
Lida is the do-it-herself kit.
I'm pretty sure they've made it clear that they disapprove.
I would not. Ever.
I've noticed
My
that...
dog came with one eye.
The second clerk, the one that, again, like, this is the one that has not been looking at you side-eyed the whole kind of way, just takes you back to where the dogs are and whatnot. And yes, there's, again, a mature dog with the one eye, missing an only one eye there. It does look like it was kind of, well, roll perception for me, please. Let me see how much we can get off, before I go too far with that descriptive.
Oh god.
I've noticed that the names of most of the shops around here are the kind of thing that if I said it, you'd threaten me with some kind of loss of XP.
I would never. I like puns, you know that, especially witty ones. Now, my DM would threaten you with loss of XP. Okay, thank you very much for that. I think you
I would
rolled a
never
1
make
there.
it past level 1 with your other DM.
I like puns. I reward puns. You should know that by now in some small ways. Or I laugh too hard to do anything about them. So that's looking like you rolled, am I guessing a 1 or...
No, I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6. Okay, you add 1. Never mind. I'm trying to figure out what that little parentheses means. So basically a dog with the one eye, what have you. Oh yeah, there it is. It's on my screen now. Ta-da! Hello, Friday! Jalen pays no attention to anything.
I need to remember that you do that.
Not pay attention to anything or weird voices?
That voice.
Hello! Yeah. I'm not nearly as voice talented as Abby is, but I do what I can for the weird shit. My talent comes with being able to roll and all really that. So anyways, yeah, what you'd notice for the one-eyed dog and what have you with it is it's a bigger dog, pretty fluffy, it's off-white fur, for the read of what it is. It would be kind of like the size of a... I want to say kind of the size of a German Shepherd. And its eye is just, there's nothing around it, like, it's not like it's open with missing an eye, it's not like a scratch or anything like that, there's no wound to it, it just is a closed eye.
Perfect.
So. And the clerk just kind of starts looking at it. Very well, I kind of looks at the other clerk, looks at you for a second, like, what are your plans with the dog?
Well, I'm a part of a traveling circus.
I wonder if that counts for us or against us.
Very well, and they just kind of go to ring you up, and the clerk's like, looks at the other clerk's like, fine, she's not throwing things in our store, please do not harm the dog.
Is the dog, just out of curiosity, is the dog like a German Shepherd mix type of thing, or is it sort of fuzzy, or?
It's mixed, it's fuzzy, it's kind of the fluffy, it's on the fluffier end of stuff where it comes to that, so not quite a German Shepherd. It's kind of around that size, but if I'd have to call it anything, I'd call it like a mix between that and an Eskimo braid, where that's like really big puffball kind of style, but not as big a dog as those kind of guys.
Oh, so she's bought Floof the one-eyed puppy.
Yes. Not a puppy, just Floof the one-eyed.
See, now it sounds like a dwarf's name.
No! So it takes me about 5 minutes to put all my 57 knives back where they go. And let's go, Odin.
Alright then.
I'm curious to know what Tess has been up to.
Tess joined you. She had done an investigation, then she joined you.
Oh.
I believe.
Which was...
I did my investigation already.
Alright, So all three of those things happen basically simultaneously, right? 2 investigations and 1 slightly confusing dog purchase.
Yeah, the dog purchase came about when you started going through and doing kind of a little checking on the animals. So the dog was
Keep an eye on that
purchased.
budgie.
The budgie just kind of stares you down like budgies do.
Yeah, right. Budgie with the claws on 1 foot, right? Going like this.
And the badger's just kind of curling up like, help. That's terrible. That's terrible. But yeah, that all kind of took place around roughly within the same kind of time span. So then, if you're ready to leave the pet shop, you do so with a dog in tow. And the dog, you're probably gonna have to put it on a leash for a little while. 'Cause he's not gonna automatically just follow you out the gate because he doesn't. The dog doesn't know the name Odin. You just suddenly call the dog Odin, and away we go. But
No, but there's probably 2 chances in 3 the dog will automatically follow me at the moment.
the dog will automatically follow the rest of you at the moment. Well,
I don't mean that the dog will follow a paladin because magic. I mean the dog will follow anyone carrying a large sack of food.
Yeah, you have an easier go with that one. But yeah, you get the
And-
dog and out the door, and away you go. What do you 3 do outside the pet shop now?
Give the dog a meat bun. If he wants it. It's a dog, so I assume yes.
He has a sensitive stomach.
How would you know that?
They told me at the pet store. You think I just wanted this dog and not gonna care about it? Come on now.
Hey. I hand the bun to Lida. She can eat that or feed it to the dog or whatever. It'll work.
Alright then.
Okay.
Okay? Alright.
Will she be offended? Will you be offended if I just throw the bun?
Yes. Not for the reason you're thinking.
I'm not for a bun person.
I'll eat your buns.
Best possible resolution, creepily delivered. I approve.
I just hand the bun over to Tess. Here you go.
Thanks.
I'll eat your buns.
Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow.
It's like the cheeser for bunsick instinct.
Oh.
I'm terrible with puns, but I mean, I can be really fucking creepy if you want me to be.
No, that was funny. That was funny. Creepy, yes, but also entertaining. I'm all for it. I shouldn't be, but I am. Alright. Where to next?
Or in the words of mine and I believe Jalen's favorite fictional starship captain, morbid and creepifying I got no problem with, long as she does it quiet like.
Well. She tends to make things not go smooth.
Yes.
Alright, you 3. You leave the pet shop now. 1 bun less, thank you, Tess. 1 dog more, thank you, Lida. And 1 budgie watching you carefully, thank you, Valia.
Now, I have a dilemma. A very much
Are you
in
out of
character.
buns?
Oh, that won't be for a while yet.
Oh, okay.
Although it would be wrong to say Valia hasn't snarfed a couple. But, you know, she's also not... That's just, no. No. The dilemma is, I think something is bad at that location. If
Well, I mean, I got my dog. I'm good.
if the tingly sense is anything to go by, my god thinks something bad is going on at that location. I have absolutely no authority to investigate it, and no proof. Not even any evidence of any kind, except magical paladin sense, and it's very difficult to convince people with that. Because, you know, it's identical to a delusion, except it happens to be real, and, well, that's not a good argument.
I also feel that something's up, but I also have coverage.
really care. I mean, she's got her dog. She's good.
So 2 of 3 think something is weird in this shop. What are you guys gonna do?
Unfortunate. We might not be able to do anything about it. What time is it now in game? Somewhere in the vicinity of noon?
Somewhere in the vicinity of noon. I was just gonna actually, let you guys know that after visiting the bakery and visiting the pet shop, you're a little north of noon still, so you're still kind of morning area, but not by much. If it's, what have you.
I kind of want to visit Goods shop. These are what you put on Slack. Those are the 2 places that the clerk told me, right?
Yep.
All right.
Good shop.
Then, which I will now read out on account of the other 2 were there to hear it anyway.
Yep.
I think you put that in in my personal one. So.
Or put in your personal one now.
Yeah, so the shops were Goods shop, with an E on the first good, run by a Mr. and Mrs. Bartlett. And the other one is the Clever Cleaver, run by someone named Daisy.
Weapons
Both
shop.
of which... well, yeah, it did seem to be. Both of which are kind of interesting sounding. I already have questions for both of them that have nothing to do with the actual mystery at hand.
I'll come along.
I have nothing
Do
else
we-
better to do.
What kind of schedule are we expected back on?
In the case of Tess and Dahlia, you guys are expected just to be around for the show, but as you don't really participate in it much, Tess is like a crowd person and keeping an eye on those kind of things for the most part, and you're there as in case shit goes sideways. It's just suggested that you are there. Lida, however, actually has to be back in time by the show is going to begin, which it starts kind of around a dusk area, so you still have a bit of time, a few hours definitely before that kind of starts, because she actually participates in the show. So you still have enough time, yes, to visit the shops if that's basically what you're asking. Unless you spend a lot of time in one of them, and I mean a lot of time.
A friend of mine in a chat that no one else can see just described Valia as a pastry worshipping paladin, forcing me to point out, no, pastry snarfing. Worship is different. I don't eat my gods. Very, very difficult to get down. Divinity causes indigestion.
Oh, I am naming a tavern, Matt. Anyways, go ahead. Not that! Sorry, I found something else. I keep just acquiring names for everything as I go through finding names for things. Go on.
Another friend of mine, I must mention that, immediately said, well, Catholics eat their god.
So do Lutherans.
It's common.
The
It's a
body of
Christian
Christ.
thing. It's very strange.
Yeah. May the body of Christ be with you. And in your gut.
Anyway, okay, well, unless the others want to do something different, I'd like to visit the goods shop.
I think the two of you have said you're okay going along.
Yes.
Correct me
Yep.
if I'm wrong. Alright, you are off to goods shop. So in the town sense of what have you, if you're all paying attention to roll one die, kind of little thing here and what have you. The nice little map here that's in front of you in the big large town. Your merchanting area is kind of where it's more wide open and things like that, because you don't have as many set shops as you do as little carts and stuff that roll in. So this bottom corner here is mostly kind of more of the merchant area and whatnot. Goods shop is actually one of those cart places anyways. You're being called a shop. Think of it as a wagon, more likely. It's stable, it's stuck in there. It looks like it hasn't moved, yes, in months, and in fact, it's starting to show that on the outside in little small ways, you know, just things that are stuck in, mud around the edges, stuff that's sunk down and stuff like that. But still definitely just a large wagon, or as would possibly be up here, like a trailer, one of those house trailers, trailer park style things, or a double wide. So they probably live there, eat there, all that kind of stuff there, and have the store attached to it. in all the true sense of good wagons, it has a rounded little slope area, but it's definitely